snapped a 3-game losing skid in their series with the Falcons. Scored 2 touchdowns in the final 2 minutes of a half for the first time in franchise history. Improved to 4-1 in games decided by 6 points or fewer this season. Improved to 6-0 when leading at halftime. Rushed for 201 yards, their most since a 204-yard effort against the Eagles on October 25, 2015. Had 3 plays of more than 20 yards after producing only 2 such plays in their past 3 games. Held the Falcons to 53 rushing yards. Carolina has not allowed a 100-yard rusher all season, marking just the second time in franchise history. 2002, they've gone the first 9 games of a season without allowing a 100-yard rusher. Held the Falcons to 4 of 12 on third down. Over their past 3 games, the Panthers have limited opponents to 8 of 35 on third down. Were penalized 5 times and remain the league's least penalized team, 39. Will head into Week 10 as the league's top-ranked defense, allowing just 274.1 yards per game. The Falcons' 53 rushing yards were their fewest since they ran for 48 against the Eagles on November 13, 2016. Gained just 7 yards in the third quarter. Atlanta, which led the league with 135 points in the third quarter last year, had scored just 19 in the third this season. Player stats. Panthers. QB Cam Newton rushed for 86 yards, the most by any QB this season. He has now led the Panthers in rushing for 4 straight games. Newton's 137 passing yards were the 4th fewest of his career, and his fewest in a win, since he threw for 124 against the Buccaneers on October 4, 2015. RB Christian McCaffrey ran for a career-high 66 yards and recorded the first rushing touchdown of his career. RB Jonathan Stewart lost 2 fumbles in a 3-carry stretch of the first quarter. It was the first time since the Carolina RB lost multiple fumbles in a game since Lamar Smith did it against Arizona on October 6, 2002. Ed Dixon finished without a catch for the first time since Week 1. Devin Funchess had a team-high 86 receiving yards, his most since he finished the 2015 regular season with 120 yards against the Buccaneers. Demario Addison recorded a sack to up his season total to 6.5. He has 14.5 sacks in his last 16 games, third most in the NFL over that span. Mike Adams snagged his second interception in as many games. He has 14 picks over his past 4 seasons, tied for 4th in the NFL over that span. Michael Pilardi dropped 3 punts inside the 10-yard line for the second straight game. Over his last 3 games, he leads the NFL in net punting average, 46.9, and punts inside the 28. Falcons. QB Matt Ryan threw his 7th interception of the season. Last year, he threw just 7 en route to the league's MVP award. Julio Jones had 6 catches for 118 yards, becoming the first 100-yard receiver against Carolina this season. LBD Jones had a team-high 11 tackles, marking his 4th straight game with at least 11 stops.